Hi everyone, my name is Anastasia and welcome to my channel. Today I want to tell you about Ekadashi, which is basically the intermittent fasting practiced by yogis and other devotees in Vedic tradition. The scary Sanskrit word Ekadashi means 11th. So on the 11th day after the new moon and 11th day after the full moon, yogi is supposed to fast. It is believed that on those days some inauspicious energy comes to earth and penetrates all grains and beans. So yogis who don't want to accumulate any new negative karma don't eat those foods. I don't know if it's true, but for me Ekadashi is a reminder and a great opportunity to give my body a break. Because every good employer knows that if his or her employees will keep working 7 days a week, 365 days a year without a single day off, very soon they will get sick and quit the job. If we think of our body, our digestive system in most of the cases keeps working non-stop without a single day off for a lifetime. Can you imagine how tired your body can be? For me, Ekadashi is a great reminder of the necessity of my body to take a break, of my digestive system to take a break, and also to reconnect with my inner self, to reconnect with the divine, to spend some more time going within. Because it's not a coincidence that almost in every spiritual tradition, in every major religion, there are certain food restrictions such as Ramadan in Islam or Lent in Christianity or some kosher rules in Judaism. These restrictions are there not to starve your body to death. They're there to allow your spirit to bloom, allow you to become more pure, lighter, more connected with yourself and with the divine. So in yogic tradition and Vedic tradition, this practice called Ekadashi. If you decide to try practicing fast on Ekadashi, there are 4 different levels of complexity. So the easiest one is basically just excluding from your meal on that day all the grains and beans and some other foods that you can see on the screen. And as you can see, there are some pseudo grains such as buckwheat, quinoa and amaranth that you still can eat because they're not considered real grains. The way they grow is a little different than the regular grains. Basically, you can eat all the fruits, nuts, some spices, some veggies. In the Vedic tradition, milk is also allowed, but for my vegan friends, you're welcome to drink any nut milk, and I'm going to do the same if I decide to stay with this option. If you decide to go with the first option, it is recommended to have just one major meal a day, somewhere between noon and 2 p.m. when the sun is high in the sky and our digestive fire is the strongest. The second level would be juicing, and we all know how beneficial it can be for your body. Not only you cleansing your body, detoxifying, but also you're receiving so many vitamins in one day. It's totally worth it. So the third option would be fasting on water. That's exactly what I've been doing. The first couple of times have been a little challenging, to be honest, because of the psychological reasons. You keep thinking about food all the time. I think fasting on Ekadashi is a great way to learn something new about yourself and realize how addicted we are to certain foods. And I don't know, it's just interesting to watch how the mind works, what tricks it uses to make you want to eat. But then you get used to it, to this idea that some days you're gonna have no meals, and it's getting easier and easier. Also, in the days when I was going to university, I would add a little bit of honey in my water just to support my brain. The last option would be a dry fast, when you don't eat or drink any foods or liquids, and this is the most hardcore option, and most of the yogis follow exactly this one. I think maybe it's not that hard. I haven't tried it, but as long as you have to be in a society in that day and communicate with people, I believe water makes it much easier. Ekadashi is a very auspicious day for fasting, but it doesn't mean that you always have to fast exactly on those days. I know yogis also fast on full moon and new moon because the energies around also are tricky. Okay, this is all about Ekadashi in the Vedic tradition. The good news that Western medicine also supports this idea of short-term fasting or intermittent fasting. In 2016, Japanese cell biologist Yoshinori Oshumi won a Nobel Prize in medicine for his research in autophagy, which is basically the ability of the cell to recycle its own toxic proteins, which allows the body to stay young and prevent many diseases such as cancer, diabetes, Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, and many others. You're welcome to do the research on autophagy. There are multiple articles online. So the main idea is that autophagy gets activated after 12 plus hours of fasting. So if you fast for a day twice a month, you allow your body to rejuvenate and recycle all the toxins. You let your body to stay young, healthy, and happy. And the last tips I want to give you if you decide to go for Ekadashi is don't think about food all the time. Find something to do. For example, read an inspirational book, maybe the scripture. Go within, spend some more time on your spiritual practice, on the prayer, meditation. And I invite you to dedicate the results of this practice to the divine, to someone you love, to some event that you really want to happen but it's stuck for some reason. When you perform a certain tapasya or austerity, and fasting is one of its types, you accumulate some subtle sattvic energy that helps your dreams come true, helps you move towards your goals. I'm gonna make a video about tapasya and how to make your dreams come true. So press the subscribe button. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. Love you all and see you soon.